conversation while I'm out and about on the field today. I am going to tour some homes for a client, and we shall see how this goes today. But I wanted to take a moment and talk to you all about something I read on yesterday. And it was saying that baby boomers are not wanting to update their homes, and millennials are not willing to pay for these outdated antique homes. And that is absolutely correct. Years ago, especially first-time home buyers were willing to buy homes that were fixer-uppers, but that's not today. First-time home buyers, millennials are not first-time home buyers, are not willing to purchase any type of fixer-upper home as their primary residence. They want a white glove home. They want to move in and everything is functioning. Appliances are updated. The roof is fine. The AC unit is working. They don't want older cabinets. Like, if you have an older home, you must do the upgrades, or you're going to have to price it as is, but to sell to more like an investor, definitely not a first-time home buyer. And investors are looking for the deals. Okay, so I will be putting out tips for sellers if you're thinking about selling your home, because there are some upgrades or renovations you sort of must do if you want to get top dollar for your home. Because we are in the era of HGTV homes. So even if it's a first-time home buyer, they want a home that is aesthetically pleasing, and they want a home with updated appliances. Okay, they are not willing to move into a home where they have to replace all the appliances. The AC unit is going bad. The piping is going bad. They need a new roof. Thank God, in the state of Florida, home prices are appreciating, so that is a good thing. However, they're not able to purchase a home for $120,000 like homes were years ago. So if you're expecting someone to pay a higher ticket purchasing price for your home, and interest rates are, at 6-7% right now, you have to be looking from the buyer's point of view when you want to sell your home. Okay, so it's like, look, I only paid, some of y'all selling homes, you only paid $80,000, $90,000 for. Great for you all, great for your family. That's a blessing. That's the blessing of equity, having equity in your home. But for that home that you paid $80,000, $90,000 for, you're able to list that home for $300,000. So that payment that you made on that home of was what, $800, $1,200 a month. Well, now people for that same home, they're going to be walking in paying $1,800 to $2,200 for that said home, or more, depending on the interest rate. So you have to look at that. They're not willing to purchase a home, and they have to come up with so much money a month for that home, and then have to fix it up. It's just, really, if you think about it, for them, it just won't even make sense to do for the typical first-time home buyer. So that's just a real conversation you have to have with yourself if you have an older home, because first-time home buyers, they don't want it, and investors are going to want that deal because they're all about the dollar. They're about the dollar. So yes, that's a suggestion I would give if you're thinking about selling your home and it's older, to definitely get those updates done. And actually, honestly, if you have an older home that was built before, let's say, 1980, I would highly suggest you get that home inspected before you even list the home. I say that because in the state of Florida, insurance companies don't really want to touch a house, okay, that was built before 1980. They really don't want to touch that home. And the insurance company, even if you list a home and you have a buyer that's interested in it, when they have their insurance company, because they have to shop for insurance, so that insurance company is going to require a lot out of that older home. Okay, so it would be your best bet to get that inspection done early with the home inspector, so you can see how much upgrades you will have to do, because you're going to have to take that off either the listing price, or you're going to have to do those upgrades, because they're wanting new electrical panels, new roofs, they're wanting new piping done. Like, if you have an older home, there's a lot more into selling that home than just clearing it out and putting a sign on the front yard. So I would love to talk to you and show you, for one, the good stuff, the numbers. I would love to show you the numbers, to show you, you know, what your house is valued at. But I would also love to look at numbers once you update that, you know, because there's simple things you can do, like paint your walls, take out the carpet, update the kitchen appliances, you know, restain the cabinets in the kitchen. Like, some things are so aesthetically pleasing that you'll be able to get top dollar for. You can ask for another $5,000, $10,000, you know, $1,000 for your home if you do some of these minimal upgrades. But again, first time home buyers right now, you know, they're okay with getting an older home, but they definitely don't want an older home that they have to work on, meaning they have to get an electrical panel, they have to replace the AC unit, they need a new stove, a new refrigerator, the carpet's a mess. Like, those days of the fixer-upper first homes are over. They are over. So I just wanted to put that out there while I'm on my way driving. Yeah, but I'm gonna put out some more tips for you sellers, because we have to be realistic in all things that we do, especially when we're thinking about making a move. We have to really, you know, we have to think about everything in totality, from your point of view and other person's point of view, to find that medium. But at the end of the day, I want to help you get top dollar for your home. But again, to get that top dollar with an older home, you have to be realistic from the beginning. There are some things you're going to have to do in the beginning to get that top dollar, or you have to already know that if you're selling this property as is not going to be at the same value as the comparable market analysis might say. Because if homes around you updated their homes and you did not, you have to know that you're going to have to come out of the ballpark asking for a lower price. Which is, I mean, if you don't want to do the work, it's perfectly fine. You know, there's probably some cash buyers that will buy that home investing, because they'll buy it and they'll do all the upgrades and replace everything. They'll put $40,000, $50,000 in the home and sell it. That's what investors do, that flip. But if you want to get top dollar for yourself, you're going to have to put some work in that older home. Because I'm telling you, insurance companies don't even want to touch a home that was built before 1980. It's like, before, if a home buyer buys that home, there are must-do checkoffs on a list that they must have done on that home before the insurance company will agree to insure the home. So that is really going on right now. That's why you might see older homes sitting on the market longer, because there's certain things, even if a home buyer goes into contract, you know, because the insurance part you normally do towards the end. But when that home is older, you have to do that insurance. I would suggest for all of my buying clients, if they're getting an older home, to get that, start looking at insurance beforehand, because they'll let us know, hey, this is the quote that we can give you, and these are the things that you're going to have to fix on the home before, you know, we agree to insure this home. Like, it's real out here. But yeah, so that's that. I hope you all have a great day. This is JKelly Sells Real Estate. And yeah.